Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to J.P.BBQ. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Today, we're breaking out the Weber Smokey Mountain. We're going to be doing our next modification to it. You guys stay tuned. I'm going to show you what's going to get done. You guys, check it out. So I've been wanting to do this smoker mod for a little while now. And, well, just like anything else, you know, things like this take a little bit of time. You got to set time aside, you know, to get it done. But the Weber Smokey Mountain that I have is the 18.5-inch, you know, Weber Smokey Mountain. I believe they make like 3 models. There's a small one, I think it's like 14-inch, then the 18.5, and then they make the big one, the 22.5-inch Weber Smokey Mountain. So the one I have is 18.5 inches, and I've done a lot of modifications to it already. I've added the total control touch handles. I've added the cool touch handle. I've added the lid hinge. I've added some handles on the side, the Lavalock gasket seal. Done a bunch of stuff to it, and sometimes I wonder if I have more fun just doing these modifications than actually barbecuing. No, I'm kidding. I love to barbecue also, but it's always pretty nice and pretty cool to be able to barbecue and smoke on something that looks real cool. And this Weber Smokey Mountain, it just looks really cool. So I got the next modification that I'm going to be doing to it. I'm going to be adding a bigger door to it, and it's called, and well, let me just show it to you. I believe it's called the Quick Coal door. I got this smoker modification from a company called Barbecue Smoker Mods. Let's take a look and see what's all inside of it. Here's what it looks. I just opened this box, so this is like the first time I'm looking at it. And assuming, ooh, look at this. wholesale-smoker-parts.com. There it is. You know, that's the name of the company, and that must be their main company. They just have several websites that they sell this stuff on, which is cool. It's a good way of doing business. So here's let me take this out of here. Here's what it looks like. So, and oops, that's upside down. There it is. Because it looks like it's got a little hinge right here, and it looks like it may slide out. Yep, it sure does. Slides out just like that, the door hinge. So you want to make sure that when you put this on, you put it on where the hinge slides down, because if not, every time you go to open your door, you know, your door be falling off. So I got to get this cleaned up a little bit. It's a little sandy, not sure. I'm going to paint it as well. I got some high heat temp paint. So let me put this over to the side and let's see what these other parts look like. I guess I can take this, make sure there ain't nothing else in here. Oh, good deal. All right, let's see what kind of parts we got. There we go. So here's the parts right here. Let's open these up. Make sure we don't lose any of this stuff. And that looks like the handle to the door. Got a bunch of nuts and bolts to mount it on. Man, that seems pretty heavy duty right there. I like that right there. Yeah, see that? Nice little latching handle. More parts to it. Looks like all the bolts are about the same size, so that'll work. So they also comes with a Lavalock kit, a seal kit, a gasket kit, and then let's see what this is. This is the Lavalock Black RTV. Oh, this is the high heat silicone sealant. So they send you one of those with that bad boy. But yeah, pretty cool. Got me a Lavalock quick cold access door for an 18.5-inch Weber Smokey Mountain. That is the modification that we're going to be doing today. And I want to make sure I don't lose any of these parts. Put them all back in here. Because first things first, we're going to wipe that thing down and give it a good painting. Hopefully it don't rain on us today. So we're just gonna wipe any oil or dust or sand or just grit, whatever may be on it. That way our paint has got a good surface to stick on. So that's good enough right there. And you can, it comes out of a fab shop, so you can feel, you can even see it on your hand. Maybe some oil, some residue, helps keep it from rusting. You want to try to get some of that stuff off. That way the paint, can stick. So we're just wiping it down. And you're probably wondering, well, doesn't the Weber Smokey Mountain come with an access door already? Yes, it does, but it's too small. It's too small. To me, when I'm going to load coal, I need it to be nice and big where I can get the coals in there, and big enough where I can see. And I think the idea behind what Weber Smokey Mountain was probably thinking is if they made a bigger access door, then a lot of the heat can escape. But the nice thing about the Weber Smokey Mountain is, even though the heat may escape, as soon as you close the door, the temp is going to rise back up pretty quick. So I don't think that's going to be an issue with making it really, making that access door bigger. Now, my Lone Star grill, now that one, even when I open the door, the temp does drop, and that's normal. You're letting the heat escape through another avenue. So, but once you close that door, the temp will start rising back up, and if it takes too long, then you got a problem. You probably need to add some more fuel. But normally the temperature starts to rise back up in just a couple of minutes. So here's the paint that I'm going to be using. I got this paint just at my auto parts store. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but y'all see that building right there? Right there in the back corner over there? That's an AutoZone. So I got an auto part, an auto parts right behind my house. That's pretty cool. So I just got this paint from there, and it's high heat temp paint. I got some primer, I got some black color, and I got some gloss paint. And I'm not too concerned with it being the exact match of the Weber Smokey Mountain color. I'm painting it more for preventing any rust to get on it, and I also want it to look good. So I got me this high heat temp gloss paint. But this paint is called VHT Flame Proof Primer. Maximum adhesion for all high heat temp applications, and it's good for 1300 to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit. So I guess this paint is used like for painting headers or something on your car. But I got some primer, I got some black paint, which is the same temp, 1300 to 2000 degrees Fahrenheit, and I could not find a gloss that was good for that level of temperature. So all I got is good for up to 550 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the colors that I'm going to be using. And by no means am I a professional painter. I want to do the best I can. My goal, make it look good and keep the rust from coming on it, because I want my Weber Smokey Mountain to look good, but I also want it to last me forever. And the enemy of these types of products is rust. We got to keep that rust down to a minimum. So here's kind of what she looks like so far, just kind of holding it in place with my C-clamps. And I put some blue tape on the inside because I'm going to use that as a guide, because I'm going to make this access hatch a little bit bigger. I don't think I'm going to cut it any lower or any higher, but I am going to make it wider so I can get better access. Holding it in place with my C-clamps, I'm going to start drilling holes. I already got the first hole drilled right there, and I just got to drill the rest of them. You want to make sure that the hinges are on this side, because if not, because of the way this thing is designed, it's got that little hook. It sits in here like this, and the weight of the door holds it in place. So if you put it in with the door hinges on the left side, every time you go to open your door, it'll fall out. So we don't want that. So let me get the rest of these holes drilled out, and we'll get this inside hatch cut a little bigger, and then we'll get to painting. So I got my holes drilled out, 4 on this side, 4 on this other side. Back out a little bit, that way you guys can see. The reason I put this tape is because I'm going to run a cut saw right here on the side. I'm not going to cut any lower. I was thinking about cutting lower, but I really don't need that cut out. I just need this a little bit wider. And I was going to cut up here at the top, but I don't think that's a good idea, because if you notice, here's how it's going to sit. Here I got this flange, no big deal. But over here on this top side, I don't have a flange. So if I cut up here against it, it'd be too close to this edge, and I don't want that. And plus, I don't think I need to cut up towards the top or towards the bottom. I just need to make it a little bit wider. I want to leave that there. So when you do any kind of cutting, guys, with things flying in the air and stuff, you want to make sure you're wearing some safety glasses, because you only got 2 of them, and you know, a thing in the eye would really mess you up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this cut. I already got it cut this way. I'm gonna cut it this way as well, and then start cutting down. See how this works. There we go. We got this side. We just break it off. I might need just a little bit more right there. Okay. I know it's not the prettiest, but it got the job done. We will be sanding it down and giving it a nice little touch of paint right there as well. I just got to do this side, and we're almost there. There we go. Got it a little bit bigger, and I'm just going to take a file and get these edges nice and smooth. Now, I would tell you this, guys. You do any kind of modifications to your Weber Smoky Mountain, like Tom Horseman says, you're going to void warranty. You know, and that's what we just did. Well, since day one, when I put the first modification on it, warranty's void. But that's the fun of this stuff. You know, you get to have some fun, build you a smoker how you want it to look. It's your own unique, customized smoker, and it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna get these filed down and get the back of these screw holes filed down as well. And I may just use my Dremel tool to get it done just a little bit faster. So I got them nice and sanded down using that Dremel tool. You know, it's smooth to the touch, so I don't have to worry about that. I am going to take a blade right here and try to get some of this gasket sealer off. Got most of it off, just using a razor blade. So it's coming off pretty good. We're making good progress, guys. So I get this last little bit of this gasket sealer, this silicone gasket off. Here we go. We're going to give it a little small coat of the primer. And all we're trying to do here is just prevent it from rusting. And you don't have to paint the whole thing. Just everywhere that you cut is fine. Just the small little dabs is what you're looking for. There we go. We let that dry and we'll be ready to put the next coat. So I got the door and the access hatch primed up already. Letting it sit there for a little bit, let it dry up. And I got these edges already primed as well. And now I'm just gonna run a coat of this black paint on it. And then we'll be ready to paint that other door, the door and the access hatch. That's it, that's done. There wasn't much there. You know, I just cut this door, this access hatch a little bit wider, let that paint set up, and we'll be painting these other parts, and then we'll be ready to put it all together. So I got the access hatch painted. Now I'm gonna do the door. Not too bad. You want nice, even strokes. Something like that. There you go. We'll get this side painted. And we're just about done, guys. I'll get this door finished painting, and then it's gonna be time to put a little gloss on it. Got it painted. The color does not match 100%, but still looks good. Looks very, very nice. All that's left to do now is to get it mounted. It comes with these size bolts and nuts, and I think these are like 1/2 inch by, and you need a 7/16 socket, but they're, you know, they'll do the job. And I got just about all of them on there now. And once you get the holes drilled, it's just a matter of you know, getting them on there. So I'll get these 4 bolts tightened up, and we'll get a nice bead of fire retardant silicone caulk on it. Let's go ahead and get this gasket on the door. And I already got the bottom measured out. I'm just gonna measure, you know, the side ones now. Got it marked right there. That way I can get an exact fit. Got that side. And we got this side. Here we go. So here's all you gotta do. Once you got that started, just take this sticky back off of it, and it's self-adhesive, and just lay it on the back side. And I get the rest of these done and show you what it looks like. Let's go ahead and put the door latch on there. So just 4 bolts. I put on some gloves because it was still a little bit wet, and I didn't want fingerprints to be smudged on there. It's dry enough to to touch, but it's still wet enough that if you put enough pressure on it, it's gonna, you're gonna leave a fingerprint, and I didn't want that. There it is. Got the gasket on the door. Got the door hardware on the door, and it's pretty snug. Once you put the gasket on there and you go to close it, look at this. Man, that's a tight fit. Let me leave it open for a little bit, and all that's left is to put that bead, and we're done, guys. Let's go ahead and get this thing sealed up. Start over here on this far edge over here so you guys can see. And I'm gonna go all the way around with this stuff. Let me make sure that it's, there it comes. There we go. Nice tight fit. I like it. All I gotta do is do the sides, do the bottom. Got a nice bead of that high temp silicone on there, all the way on the outside, and I also put it on the inside. And I may run a little bit more in here. Just make sure I got it all closed up. There we go. Yeah, you want to make sure you get it on the inside as well. That'll give you an extra layer of protection because you're trying to keep the heat and trying to keep that smoke on the inside. And boy, I apologize for the sun. Boy, that sun is just right there beating down on me. So let's see what it looks like on the Weber Smoky Mountain. Just get this thing closed up. And we're gonna go put it on over there. There we go. Got it nice and done. And fits on there perfect. Fits like a glove. And I'm gonna tell you, this is a nice little tight snug. And I want to show you this. Look at this. Look how big that space is now. I can see all the way to the back. You know, I took maybe about 2 inches off of each end. And that's going to give me plenty of room to get access into the charcoal basket in case I need to put some more charcoal in there. But closer is really nice and snug. Paint job came out pretty good. And like I said earlier, I'm not an expert in the paint department. I am mechanically inclined, you know, so I can do mechanical type work. But it came out pretty good. Let me go ahead and get the rest of the stuff put together. That way we can see what it looks like. You know, here's the old door. I guess I don't need this anymore. Let's scrap this for like aluminum or something. So I don't need that door. Put my fire dial back in here. I got this fire dial heat deflector. Put the first charcoal grate that goes that lower level. Charcoal grate that goes on the top. Or not charcoal grate, the grill grate. And we'll go ahead and put the door back on here. Not the door, the top of the smoker. And put this hinge back in here in the back. There we go. See what that looks like right there, open. Door handle. Oh man, that is nice. That is very, very nice. I like it. If you got you a Weber Smoky Mountain and you're not happy with how big that access panel is, this door right here will fit it nice. So we're done, guys. I got all this done in an afternoon. Started early this morning. Well, I don't want to say I started early. I probably started around 11 o'clock, but got this project done today, and it's gonna be 5 o'clock. So I probably got like maybe 5-6 hours invested into it, you know, paint job and all. Okay, and I'm really happy with the outcome. I really like the way it came out. You guys do me a favor, go out and check out that website. The name of the company is called BBQ Smoker Mods, but it came delivered from another company that's called Island Outdoor, and I think they're both the same company, owned by the same group of people, same people. Oh yeah, look right here. We offer a wide variety of quality and custom charcoal, barbecue, and wood stove parts. Visit us at bbqsmokermods.com, bbqsmokersupply.com, bbqgaskets.com, stovegaskets.com, udsparts.com. So they got several websites. The website that I go to is Barbecue Smoker Mods, and I'll put a link to it down below. You guys go out there and check them out. They got a good, they got a lot of things there where you can do modifications to your smoker. Not just Weber Smoky Mountains, but they got a variety of things that you can check out. And it's not cheap stuff. This is good quality stuff. I want to say this thing is stainless steel. These screws are stainless steel bolts. I'm not sure what quality level of stainless steel it is. That's why I went ahead and primed it and painted, because I don't want it to rust on me. But still, you know, very, very ingenious idea. You know, I really like it. So you guys go out there and check them out. Also, do me a favor, go out there and check out my website as well, J.P.BBQ.com. I'll put a link right here. It's where I sell my barbecue rubs and sauces. Those are the things that help support this channel. I appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate my viewers. Appreciate my subscribers. And if you're not subscribed yet, guys, hit that link right there. Hit that little button right there. And you know, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend, and I can't wait to do I can't wait to smoke something on this. I'm gonna give it about a week. That way the paint cures completely, and I'll probably do a control burn on it. You know, that way the paint cures to the metal. Okay, but you guys take care. I see ya, and I love ya. Yeah, take care.